In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. My dear brothers and sisters, I had an encounter just this last week with a young man who posed a question to me which struck me as one of the most profound moments of spiritual inquiry that I had experienced in several years. And this was not because the question was elaborate or exalted or dealt with some hitherto unforeseen intricacy of the spiritual life. Rather, it was the sincerity with which a simple question was posed, and the sense in which I understood through the demeanor of this person that he recognized the seriousness of what the question meant and what the answer might mean. And the question he asked me was simply 3 words. What is sin? At one level, this seems to many of us almost like perhaps a superficial question, the kind of question that everyone should know the answer to, an obvious question. Children know what sin is. And yet, one must truly ask whether we do fully understand this reality. If we did, perhaps the world would look very different. It is because man does not appreciate the nature of sin that he so often stumbles into it or willingly enters into it. And while yes, there are many intricate questions of theology and ecclesiology which are important to ask by those growing in the spiritual life, let none of us think that the most fundamental and foundational of questions cease to be immensely important for us. What is sin? What is it? At one level of analysis, it is an easy question to answer. Sin is to do wrong, to do that which goes against the will of God. A virtue symbolizes or summarizes that which is in accordance with God's will, that which He blesses and commands, and a sin is the opposite, that which is done in rebellion against His instruction. But while this level of explanation is true and is very important for us to shape our behaviors, it still begs a question with which so many in a disbelieving generation struggle, and a question which causes many either outside the church or of weak faith within her to struggle with their understanding of God and their own life.